from the commerce world, students. Money, apna sapna, money, money. Oh, money, oh, honey. Let's start. Money beta is very interesting. Pay attention, but not easy, not difficult also. You will have to use if you have. Anna, Someshwar, what do you have to use? Your top floor. I'll make it very easy for you all bachas. I'm from the commerce background. I love teaching these topics. You will enjoy it, but you should understand it better. Only you have to be good enough to write the answers. And don't think of this student just from examination point of view. It can be helpful to you in real life also. Okay, very interesting topic, money. When I say money, beta, there are three chapters in money: demand for money, supply of money, and next is monetary policy.
वो था वॉचमैन था सब्जी वाला है मैडम
Demand for money, supply of money, monetary policy. Three topics are there, beta. Actually, three topics mein na, all topics are interrelated. Like I'll put it like this, bacha, you are commerce students. If I want to decide price of a commodity, I decide on the basis of demand and supply. So if I want to decide price of money, the value of money, I decided on the basis of demand and supply. Na? So that is the way we study this topic. First chapter I'll start. Please, boys and girls, pay attention. Now, in this topic, some of the points I make my students write. I suppose you like that. They've given the notes. Even if you don't like, I'll make you write, students. I'm not here to make you happy. I'm here to make you feel good after the exams are over, students. Pay attention. Some notes I'll dictate it, which you can relate it and understand properly. Rest of JKS material is very good. You can read that. You have the institute material also. Let's start. First topic we'll study, that is called as demand for money. Now, first one basic question. Boys and girls, pay attention. Vignesh is again gone. Now say, pay attention, students. How do we understand? First question comes, what is money? So generally one definition we say now, money is what money does, right? Someshwar, what is money? Money is what money does. So Prasanna asked the question, what money does? So then I give the answer. Beta, money is a matter of functions 4. It is a medium, it is a measure, it is a standard, it is a store. Cut back. 4 functions of money. I repeat, what is money? Money is what money does. What money does? Money is a matter of function 4. It's a medium of exchange. I want to buy a book, I have to pay money to get that book. I have to buy medicines, I have to pay money to get that medicines. I want to join JK Shah classes, JK sir will not see your face and give you admission. You'll have to pay money, right? So you want any good, you want any service, you have to pay money. It's a medium of exchange. Money is a measure of value. I buy a particular pen, the shopkeeper says 10 rupees. I buy a medicine, the shopkeeper says 100 rupees. I buy a particular book, the shopkeeper says 50 rupees. So value of everything is measured today in terms of money. You join JK Shah classes for CA foundation course, the fees is 33,000 rupees. You join for CA inters, there the people say it is 70, I don't know how many thousands, but 50, 60,000 rupees. For CA final, the fees is so much. That means everything is today expressed in terms of money. The value of everything is expressed in terms of money. So money is a medium, money is a measure, money is a standard. Standard of what, beta? Standard of deferred payment. Deferred is very easy. Deferred means deferring the payment. Deferring means student postponing the payment. In the past, when goods were exchanged for goods, think properly. When goods were exchanged for goods, now imagine I give some particular vegetables to Someshwar and he gives me some other vegetables to me. If I don't use it, it perishes. It gets spoiled. So, bacha, if commodity money was there, the money would get spoiled. Today you have paper money, metallic money, bank money, which doesn't get spoiled and neither loses its value. Today I find a 500 rupees note. What is the worth of 500 rupees note today? Maybe tomorrow also it will be the same. Maybe within 10-15 days the value of it will not change as much. So when I buy something from a shopkeeper, I say I'll make you payment in 10 days, 15 days. He's fine with it. Why he's fine with it? Because I'll be giving things which will be what? Not perishable, durable, and that will have value over a period of time. So beta, money is a standard of deferring payment, postponing the payment. Today, beta, businessman can give you credit facility because he'll be getting paper money, bank money, students. He'll be getting what? Metallic money, which doesn't loses its value. And then it is said money is a store. Store means what? Today you ask a particular Marwadi person in his house and you open the locker, you'll find students so much crores of rupees kept inside the locker. If not crores, students, at least millions of rupees kept inside the locker. Why is it possible today to keep that money? Because today money is durable. It doesn't loses its value over a period of time. I can keep that money in a locker. Money can be stored. But in the past, when we had commodity money, when we had animal money, that time you couldn't keep that money in a locker. Imagine, students, I have some animal money and they keep it in the locker. Then how will I celebrate Bakri Eid? You're getting my point what I'm saying, students. That means these particular things would lose its value. But today, student, Gandhiji kept in the locker comes back as fresh as you had kept it inside. Once you understood which Gandhiji you're talking about, our Mahatma Gandhiji. Right now, so please tell me fast, what is the first definition I said? What is money? Money is what money does. What money does? Money is a matter of functions for. It's a medium, measure, standard, and store. Done. Now, my child, start today, please. Something interesting. You should know this. You have to know there's no other option. You have to do your CA. And please, let me tell you, doing CA also, you say, I should just pass. Nonsense. Why you join classes then? Just to pass. You should say, I'll get very good marks. And why not? But don't enter in a war just to be present over there. You have to win that war. And then you have to win with flying colors. Na? Very wrong attitude I find, students. Chennai, mein, why people become so careless after some time? No, not required. But a 56-year-old person, 56-year-old, 6:30 lecture done, 9:30, you can feel any one paisa of tiredness in me? No, why? Love your work, bacha, please. Come to the point. First, we'll study today what are the different theories of demand for money. Pay attention. Theories of demand for money, bacha. First theory we are supposed to study is called as quantity theory of money. Pay attention. Bacha, in 2 minutes the theory will get over. By that time you should understand everything. Quantity theory of money is something that was given by Irving Fisher. Irving Fisher was a classical economist. What uncle said, very easy. According to him, students, mind you, classical, when I'm saying student, you should be very clear by this time. Classical means 1776, 1780, 1790, that time. First thing, that time people were very simple. Second time, that means today people are not simple. They are trying to become extra clever, which they may not be, but they are showing their extra clever. Second, in the past, when classical economists wrote this theory, now, people used to earn income for consumption. I repeat, people would earn income for consumption, meaning what? They would earn to spend. I said people were simple. They were not worried about the future. But your next moment, you don't know you'll be alive or dead. So why the hell are you planning for hundreds of years? Think properly. In the share market, there is one gentleman, students, this person, Junjunwala. You heard of him? Rakesh Junjunwala. Rakesh Junjunwala is a big bull now, very big broker. He said the other day, okay, I have so much amount of money. He says like that I can live properly for next 500 years. But whether you will survive for the next 50 years also or not, we don't know. So why to accumulate for 500 years? And when I'm accumulating 500 years ka income, bacha, I'm exploiting someone. Don't believe, bacha, you just get money by plucking money from a money plant. Am I right? Once you have that money plant, you pluck it from that particular plant. I don't have that. I wish I had it. No. Anyone who gets money is by exploiting someone else. Let's be very clear. You are taking the benefit of someone's problem. Imagine someone is not well and you are selling that remdesivir injection to him for 90,000 rupees. You may make money now, but tomorrow Ganpati Bappa will kill you. Sorry, you're getting my point? Ganpati Bappa will hit you. He'll jump on you. And imagine if he jumps in, gone. Sri Prasanna, agreed now? Now please understand. That time people would say we earn money to spend. They never believed in saving. Income was there for the purpose of consumption. So please understand Y is equal to C is what they always believed. And the question is why you want money. Pay attention to the wordings I'm saying. The question is why you want money. So that time people would say, sir, we want cash for the purpose of transaction. So the theory is called as cash transaction approach. Mind you all, I've not started, I'm just giving you the background. Someshwara, what did I say? Beta, tell me fast. Quantity theory of money presented by Irving Fisher, classical economist. I said that time it was believed that people earn to spend. Whatever is the income is their consumption. And people want money only for transaction purpose. So the theory is called as cash transaction approach. Now let's go ahead. Now imagine this theory only, I'll create it. You should understand. Suppose there is a country where this theory is active. And I say people want to buy something where the price of that particular thing is 20 rupees. So they want to buy something which is worth 20 rupees. Then the question is how much is the volume of transaction they want to undertake. Volume of transaction, when I say, I mean how much quantity of goods they want to buy. So I say they want to buy 500 kg of goods. Please think about it, beta, and don't get me wrong. You should be able to understand this properly. If I want in the country to buy something which is worth 50 rupees and we 20 rupees, I'm sorry beta, 20 rupees, and we want to buy 500 kg. Imagine these 140 students attending the lecture. Students, we all are one country. We want to buy something which is 500 kg and the price of 1 unit is 20 rupees. So then Sri Prasanna would say, sir, if you want to buy 500 kg at the rate of 20, that means in the country demand for money will be 10,000. Think properly. Why, Vansh? Tell me, beta. Money demanded will be 10,000 now. Yes or no? Please think. People want money for transaction. So they want means they demand money for transaction. How much transaction? 500. Price is how much? 20. So 20 into 500 is what? 1,000. 10,000. Now, what Irving Fisher says, sir, money that people get is spendable and respendable and re-respendable. Meaning what? Money that comes to me. I don't keep money with me. When I used to teach this in college, I used to say, that time people used to say, I want money not because I love money. No, I want money because I want food to eat. So I want food, and for that I want money. So I don't want money to eat. Yeah, from that money I'll be able to buy the food that we eat. From the money I'll be able to buy the clothes that I wear. So I don't love money. I love money. Nah, I want the things, and money is just a medium of exchange. So I want money for the things that it helps me to buy. That is why transaction approach. Please understand, I said money is spendable, respendable. Now you think about it, bacha. I get money. Imagine I earn money. This money which I want, I spend, I buy things from Vansh. Vansh gets that money. Vansh spends that money and buys things from Someshwar. Someshwar buys from Prasanna. Prasanna buys from Vignesh. Vignesh buys from Kavya. What is happening? Money is moving now. Money is moving. The times money is moving, shouldn't we call it as velocity? All of you pay attention. Sorry for that. So how many times, number of times money is moving and will be called as what? Velocity. Suppose I say that amount of money which is brought in the country is circulated 10 times. Circulated 10 times. Then imagine, so please understand, 10,000 rupees Sri Prasanna said is needed. And if 10,000 rupees moves hand 10 times, Sri Prasanna, that becomes 1 lakh beta. Yes or no, all of boys and girls, it becomes 1 lakh rupees. So what we should do, simple, imagine I'm writing over here, M, demand for money, is price, T, I divided by V. What is V? Not channel V. V is velocity of money. Come on, give me the answer, bacha. What is price? Tell me, price is 20. Volume of transaction is 500. Sorry. And velocity is, come on, tell me, 10. So that gives me 10,000 upon 100. Tan, tan, money demand is 1,000 rupees. Shri Prasanna, Someshwara Bacha, 1,000 rupees if is demanded in the country, and 1,000 rupees if it moves 10 times, beta, it becomes 10,000 rupees now. Yes or no, bacha, I want 10,000 rupees. And 1,000 rupees if I print, and that 1,000 rupees moves and in the country for 10 times, it becomes 10,000. Bolo, ha, yes or no? Vansh Doshi, agreed. So what is needed now? Tell me. Only you want more money in the country, or you want to increase velocity also? Both. Imagine if in the country I had 500 rupees and that money would have moved 20 times, then bacha, it becomes 10,000 now. Moral of the story is what? For money to increase, you need two things. Come on, which two things? First, increase in money in the country, stock of money, and increase in the velocity. The number of times that money moves hands will be called as velocity. Any doubts over here? Please tell me. Bacha, please, now since we are together, I've told you so many times, I've said 100 times to you, if I have money, I should use that money. I said if I have brain, I should use my brain. Yeah. How come it is one student in this class who gets good marks in the exams and there is another who struggles to pass also? You know, one reason. Who uses his brain will do good. Who's there, bacha, trying to find fault, excuses? My God. These kind of people will never succeed in life. Remember that. High time, student, at this level, you think about your self improvement. One person, remember, bacha, yeah, now we are friends, bacha. You have to make value creation. I always said, na, make yourself capable, valuable in life. One lady, so no, she is a neighbor, Shetty. Shetty has a lot of money, na, too much of money. He was telling me, well, his wife, na, I bought this sari for 25,000 rupees. I said, great, good. And suddenly a husband who was sitting said, here, Anna, the restaurant band, sab band, isko 25,000 ka sari chahiye. So there was some friction in the family. She bought the sari for 25,000 rupees. This husband is not having work for last 1.5 years. But then, bacha, I only tell him, ke bala Anna nahi. Don't get angry on your wife. That house where the lady is not respected, that house never flourishes. I tell him every time. He gets his short temper. I said, no, you have to respect your wife. He's not able to tell her anything. I said, that house which doesn't respect the lady, Lakshmi Mata never enters that house. And if Lakshmi Mata doesn't enter, Saraswati Mata says, I will never come. And that's a fact. The lady of the house has to be respected, taken care of. It can be your mother, your sister, your aunt, your grandmother, your wife. They have to be loved, respected. So he was getting very upset. So you tell me not to say, and see, this is what she's doing. Then she said something very interesting, not related to her husband because she doesn't care about him as such. She told me, Girish Bhaiya, you know, this same sari which I bought it for 25,000 rupees. One of my other Shetty female as such bought this from Sabyasachi store. Sabyasachi, you must be knowing, beta. Sabyasachi is a very big dress designer. Fine. And what she tells me, Girish Bhaiya, this particular Sabyasachi sari, which I saw my particular friend has bought, has brought it for 7,50,000 rupees. Imagine one sari, one shop is giving for 25,000 rupees. And when that person's stack comes Sabyasachi, Sabyasachi clothes are worn, students, by the big film celebrities as such. They're very expensive. And when his stack comes, someone bought it for 7,50,000 rupees. Please, you become like him. Think properly. Same ICI material you have got, which the others have got. With that same material, this child is able to solve some, pass in the exam, get good marks. And if there's someone else who's complaining, no, this teacher did not teach properly, that teacher did not teach properly, this book was not proper. Beta, you are digging your own grave. Please remember. You have money. Don't be egoist of that money. Money comes to go. Na? Here I proved that. Na, bacha. Money comes for what? Come on, why the hell are you earning income? I said, na, you're earning to spend. Na? Then why are you keeping that money in your locker, pagal? Think, na. Someone said, sir, we don't keep money in the locker. Are idiot, you all buy gold and keep it in the locker, na? That money is idle. Money has to be active. My brain is active, bacha. When I was, believe me, when I was not taking lecture yesterday, I was free for 2 hours. I was thinking throughout one particular better explanation for one concept which I'm supposed to teach you. And suddenly my wife, they asked me something as such. I did not respond to them. Then they were saying, no problem. He must be thinking about something. Why not? This is my work. I have to become better in this. One particular batch I taught last year, one particular number of students, some particular, and one concept made, I explained, but they had confusion. So yesterday, 2 hours, I was thinking what I should tell, how I should do. I wrote, bacha, more than 20 pages notes on that to make things simple. Why not, bacha? What am I doing? I'm not running after money. I'm trying to make me a better teacher. You make yourself a better person. Don't run after money. Money will run away from you. Come on, fast, tell me. So what the first thing I said? Remember, how much money is demanded depends upon quantity of goods that you want to buy and the price of the goods. Two things done. Then bacha, quantity of goods is, let us say, 100. Another example. Price of the goods that I want to buy is rupees 10. So 100 quantity 10 rupees, that means I want 1000 rupees. Boys and girls, tell me how much I want 1000 rupees. Now bacha, 1000 rupees if I want, but in the country velocity is 2. Tell me. So then I don't want 1000 rupees, I want 500 rupees only now. Once Doshi, I want 500 na beta. Why I want for 500? Because 500 rupees when it moves 2 times, it becomes 1000 rupees. Yes or no? So please, the formula would be what? Come on, tell me. Here it comes, student. The first formula will be MV is equal to PT. Money, velocity, price, volume of transaction. Money, velocity, price and volume of transaction. MV is money supply. PT is money demanded. Tan-tan-tan. Money supply is equal to money demanded means, students, here na, income is for consumption, earning is spending. Agreed, done. Once Doshi, here I am considering people save money, beta, no saving. This particular formula MVPT, bacha, I then write as like this: money demanded is equal to PT upon V. Any doubts over here? Tell me please. No doubts. Wait, very simple. Let's go ahead. Now, imagine, students, I buy something. Okay. Now I buy something and I have to make payment. So here I say you pay the price of that particular thing in terms of cash. Right now. But bacha, today I don't have cash. If I don't have cash, then how do I make payment? I make payment through Google Pay. I make payment through Paytm. Someshwar says, sir, I make payment through debit card. Someone says, I have that ATM card. Someone says, I have credit card. So beta, what has happened today? Besides the bank currency notes and its velocity, there is also bank money. Bank money will be called as, pay attention. This is MV, our normal M, plus M1V1 is equal to PT. What is M1V1, students? M1V1 is that Google Pay, Paytm, credit card, debit card, and V1 is its velocity. So my dear students, the new formula is MV plus M1V1 is equal to PT. Tan-tan, and bacha, this is the way we get the normal demand for money. Any doubts? Prasanna, done beta? Sure, boys and girls, come on. Next room, others are understanding. Matangi understood, sure. Others, they put up the videos. My God, Chennai to headache. Anyway, no problem, bacha. Second, PT full form. Who is this one? Raise your hand, please. PT full form. I want to see your face. PT full form. Lakshay, तेरा दांत किधर गए रे पागल हाँ? PT. Now what is the full form of PT? One of you tell me. P is bacha, price of the product that you want to buy. In the country, beta, I said na just now. Lakshay, show me your face. Show me your teeth once again. The price of the good you want to buy is 20 P. Volume of transaction you have to undertake is 500. So, done. Come on. The second approach, students, we have is called as, pay attention now. It is called as the Cambridge approach. What approach, Someshwara? Cambridge approach. Cambridge approach, bacha, was given by our old friend Alfred Marshall. And there's a new person also with him, A.C. Pigou. Pigou, I can't help it, his parents kept his name. A.C. Pigou. The Piggo uncle tells what? Ki, sir, as time is progressing now, people demand money not just for transaction. Then people also demand money for the purpose of precaution. What does that mean? Take an example, you take your dad's example. Dad says, of the total money that we have got, we'll not spend the entire income. Well, fine. So what to do? Dad says, keep some money aside. Why? Beta, if tomorrow some particular uncertainty takes place, someone is not well, we have to go to the doctor. So doctors have today become butchers. They take so much amount of money. Tomorrow, if some particular new kind of particular variations come in that corona problem, then to face that particular problem, we will need money. Suppose lockdown is announced, Modi comes in designer clothes one day and tell, now take a thali and start banging that. Da, 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 da. Tomorrow he'll say, start dancing on one leg, and then we'll have to do da, 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 da. Now imagine if he comes and does all those things, students, we will be just banging the thali. People will be dancing on one leg. But where the income will come? Income will not come now. We have to sit at home. And in Bombay, beta Bombay, though it rains like cats and dogs. The other day, student, 2-3 days back, it rained. It became so horrible that moving out of the house was so difficult. Half of the Bombay became a gutter. Gutter, you understanding, student, drainage. So there is the drainage system, bacha, is all packed. Use of plastic. And outside, bacha, imagine people are walking on the road with knee-length water logging that is taking place. There are buses, student, they can't move. Imagine what about a small nano car? What about a Maruti Alto? It will get submerged in that water. Don't get me wrong. If something like that happens, bacha, I have to sit at home. When I'm sitting at home, I'm more hungry. So make sure right now, I'm doing some work, I'm hungry. I'm not doing some work, I'm hungry. I'm sleeping, after that I get up, I am hungry. I'm going to work, I'm hungry. So I need something to eat. I need some money as a precautionary motive, bacha. When I don't have income, that time I have to spend. So what Piggo says, sir, money is not demanded for transaction, but it also demanded for what? Come on, precautionary motive. Precautionary to face the future uncertainties of life. Well, uncle, you're right. So what is the formula? The formula he says is MD is equal to K PY. Very simple. Don't worry, beta. I know this all. MD is money demanded. PY is the nominal national income. You know what is nominal national income, beta? Acha, Y is income. PY is nominal national income. Those who have not understood this, I'll explain. Value of goods and services produced in the country, student, is supposed to be what? National income. Nominal national income, I'll consider current year's price. So when I consider current year price, Prasanna, I get what, bacha? Nominal national income. And K is that proportion or that percentage of income which people want to keep with themselves as cash balance. Why? For transaction and for precautionary motive. That is why this approach, bacha, was called as a cash transaction approach. I call this approach as cash balance approach. Agreed, cash balance approach. Take an example. Suppose I say country's nominal national income is 1 lakh crore. How much? 1 lakh crore. And people feel of the total income that they earn, 60% they need it for what? Transaction and precaution purpose. So bacha, that becomes very easy now. MD is equal to 60% of 1 lakh crore. That is nothing else but 60,000 crore. Tan, tan, and done. Done. Any doubts over here? Come on, tell me, boys and girls. Is it easy, fast, clear? All of you understanding? Sure. Come on. Afra, समझ में आया बेटा आपको? Understood? Logeshwaran. Understood? Harshita, welcome back. First day today. Chalo. Do one thing, students. First, note down this part at least, na? Transaction. Or you want to look from the notes, students? I don't mind. Let's see. I thought it can be of some help to you. Now you look at the notes and you only decide that. Money, but this part I'll come to. First, let me explain this. We were doing this part now. The quantity theory of money is not theory about money at all. Rather, it's a theory of price level elucidate. As you see, they've given this formula. Students, please go through it, all of you. In case it's fine. Otherwise, I'll dictate some notes which will be simple. Please go through this. Done. Fine, beta, done. So this is comfortable enough for you all. Fine. Then go to the question number 4 also, please. Question number 4. Here you can write the formula, beta. Formula they have not written. Suppose MD is equal to K P Y. Let's go ahead, students. See, okay, I'll just tell you, pay attention. All of you listen once again. Beta, why we keep cash with ourselves? Tell me, why we keep cash with ourselves? First, to buy the things that we want to eat, consume, and then we use things for use money to face against uncertainty. Like what? Bombay Bacha, there's a time. Wait, chat, wait, man. Let me explain this. There was a time when people would go out and suddenly doctors would say, you have corona. And once doctor says, then bacha, very bad, no? So you get admitted to hospital. First hospital would say, what kind of room you want? I remember one of my friend, my uncle here, neighbor also was admitted for corona. We go to the hospital, hospitals first show a menu card. Na? Menu card what? So you want to stay in a double room, single room in a suite as such, or in this particular sharing room. And then they have those rate cards accordingly. But if something like this happens, then don't you think you need to have money as a precautionary motive? So that is this particular point. See, while the first above represents transaction motive, just as Fisher envisaged, that is the same thing that Fisher said, that you want money for transaction. The second points to money's role as a temporary store of wealth. Store, you're keeping the money. I said, no, your dad has kept some money in the locker. Why? For future uncertainty. Since sale and purchase of a commodity by individual do not take place simultaneously. What does that mean, beta? I earn income today. Please understand. I will not spend the money today only. I earn once in a month, but I have to spend that money for 30 days. So what I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to keep that money aside so that it is sufficiently available for the next 30 days as such. Someshwara, understanding my bacha, please, huh? Since sale and purchase of commodities by individual do not take place simultaneously, they need a temporary abode of, temporary abode means a kind of a particular safe place where money is kept. And that particular money can be used for buying things that you want. Abode of purchasing power as a hedges protection against uncertainty. As such, demand for money involves a precautionary motive. Precautionary motive is this, students, for hospital, for some particular other expense. Since money gives utility in a store of wealth and precautionary modes, one can say that money is demanded for itself. Cambridge equation, this I said PY is your nominal income. Please remember that, and this is the formula. In case this is fine, bacha, I'm very happy. Only do one thing now. Copy down this formula which I have given, please. Write this. If price of the goods is, can't write like that. First transaction may, if price of the good is 20 rupees and volume of transaction is, come on, 500 kg, then M is equal to PT upon V. Right there in a bracket, bacha, V is the velocity of circulation. V is the velocity of circulation of money. And then solve this, students. M is equal to PT upon V. Done, done. Right below that, the second formula, MV plus M1 V1 is equal to PT. What is M1 V1? Come on, tell me, beta, all of you. M1 V1 is what? Come on. Bank money and its velocity. This was Gandhiji on that particular money, MU. This is Surin, your bank name, IFSC code, that money and its velocity. And most important, beta, when you're writing here, MV is equal to PT, write the third formula. Achha, write this only, MV plus M1 V1 is nothing else but what? Come on, tell me. Supply of money, and PT is your demand for money. Specify that, please. MV plus M1 V1 is supply, PT is demand for money. Write this Cambridge approach, bacha, please. Just for your understanding, now this becomes easy. K is the percentage of cash that people keep themselves as balance. Susarita, write that, beta. K is percentage of cash people want to keep with themselves as balance. So cash balance. And then right over there, PY is nominal national income. Nominal national income. Right in the next line, if PY is 1 lakh crore, K is 60%. Then money demanded is 60% of 1 lakh crore. That is equal to 60,000 crore. Finished. Okay, let's go ahead, students. Look here. Till yet, students, what we have done, question number 3 done. Question number 4 done. Right now, neoclassical, that was classical. Now comes what? Just see. Oh, this is very big, students. Keynes approach. So Keynes approach I'll do in next lecture. May one small point topic is there. I'll just finish up that. Kindly pay attention. This question can be asked in the exams. I said define money and describe its nature, characteristics. But only one. Mind you, if this question comes, it will come for 2 marks. And the best is the way I've said. What is money? I said money is what money does. What money does? Money is a matter of function 4. It's a medium, measure, standard, store. You explain that 4 functions: medium of exchange, measure of value, standard of deferred payment, store of value. I hope that was clear. Yes or no? Susarita, beta, you're not saying yes, na beta? Done, please. Thank you so much. One question can be asked. So it has been asked once. And most of us students were busy with FM. But eco bhi padho, please. Study eco also. Question was asked like this, students. What are the qualities of good money? Pay attention. What are the qualities of good money? That means, I remember one of my good student in Bombay, he said that money should not be a bad money. So that was a very bad joke he created. And this question was asked for 3 marks. Imagine if it's a 3-mark question, and if you know the answer, it's time pass, very easy. I'll just complete it. Pay attention. Boys and girls, come here. See, at the fundamental level, money provides us with a convenient means to access goods and services. That means if it provides us access to goods and services, then it's a medium of exchange. Sri Prasanna wants to buy something, he will give money, he gets it. In Chennai, you want to buy something, you can give that money, you get it. In Bombay, you'll get it. Anywhere in India. There are some general characteristics that money should possess in order to make it serve its function as money. So, Bacha, this question was asked as what are the qualities of good money? Very easy. Qualities of good money, may imagine the first one it says is generally acceptable. The explanation they have not given, but this is implied, you will know. How will you write the explanation for the students? Generally acceptable. Simple, na? Money is good if it is generally acceptable by one and all as a medium of exchange. Am I right, beta? It is accepted by one and all as a medium of exchange. Come on, then you continue to write that. After that, what, bacha? No one should, come on, tell me, refuse to accept it. Yes, no one should refuse to accept it as a medium of exchange. If someone refuses to accept it as a medium of exchange, bacha, then it becomes a bad currency. Today in my lecture, I was telling you something, kindly pay attention. Beta, please suno, this is worth knowing. Zimbabwe ka example I gave. I gave the example of Zimbabwe. What did I say, students? To get 1 liter of milk and one bread, a child had to take millions of dollars, students, to pay because money had lost its value. Then students, they decided that in their country they'll make use of what? American dollars. So when American dollars were brought in the country, students, then Zimbabwe currency became bad money. And mind you, this has happened in the world as such. Don't be surprised, and sometime you'll find Pakistan, where people are not accepting Pakistan's currency because it will lose its value. The amount of loan that they have taken from China, very soon China will take over Pakistan. So people will over there shouldn't make use of China's currency. So Pakistan currency becomes bad currency. Why? Because it is not acceptable. I'll give you an example. Pay attention. There's something interesting that happened with us. We were supposed to go to a world tour, right? Achha, why? So why not? Na? Why do we earn bloody just not to keep it in the locker? Na? You have to enjoy. Every country in the world you should go and see. Beautiful places, students. Very nice places. Europe is excellent. Now we were going to Europe that time, students. Thomas Cook had just started its office in Bombay. So we went. When we went over there, now we saw an advertisement that they had come with. Okay, if you want to go abroad, Europe, then we'll arrange Thomas Cook travels. Great. So I remember I went, my friend went as such, and 3 families were supposed to go. When we went over there, what happened? The office was new and these office people were new. So they said, sir, per person you have to make payment in terms of dollars or pound. Now, pound or dollar, but in Bombay, where do I have? I don't have. So my friend also is not having. One of my other friend students is in police. He's a police officer students, big post. And they are very short-tempered people. I said, Paresh, forget it. He said, no, but how they are saying you make payment in terms of dollar or pound? I said, forget it, we'll go through some other tours and travel. Na? They want money. But he is telling Girish, they are not supposed to do that. And that is right. I'm teaching you the same thing. In India, how can you refuse to accept rupee? I said, sir, going by Indian rupee, this much dollar comes out to 4 lakh rupees per person. We are ready to give you that much money. No, sir. It's written over here in the brochure. Payment is to be made in dollar or in pound. This friend of mine, Paresh Surans, he filed a complaint in the police station. And what happened? They came and arrested those office people. Then, bacha, from Thomas Cook, they gave a letter of apology. Sir, we are very sorry. We were not knowing this particular case. So we are ready to change this. And in India, if you want to make payment, you can make payment in terms of rupees. Or in dollars, if you want to make, you can make in terms of dollars or pounds. So beta, first quality of good money is that it should be acceptable. No one should refuse to accept that first point. Then, bacha, see, the most important point is durable or long lasting is very easy. Students, come and tell me. Susharita has crores of rupees as such and she has kept in the locker. Susharita, right? Why you are able to keep it in the locker, bacha? Because the money is durable. Durable in the sense, bacha, this girl would say, sir, all my money is in the bank account. Durable, na? All my money is in the form of plastic money. Plastic money I'll share with you. When I tell you money is durable, the one question comes to your mind, some metallic money is durable. Paper money is not durable. I kept some paper money in my pocket and I give it for washing. Bacha, that goes into the washing machine. Gandhiji also takes a bath and comes out. And the full currency note is stoned. So maybe some intelligent student will ask, how paper money is durable? This is what was asked. You know, Australia, what they have done? They've converted all their paper money into plastic money. So today in Australia, they don't have paper money. They have plastic money. That is good money. You know, just like you have those particular, yeah, what we do, paper or plastic, maybe put na like that, students. So I don't know the name of that, but they have that kind of currency today. Okay, good. Best, I have money in my bank. That is very durable, student, long lasting. Na? It's in the form of a particular balance in my account. That is good money. Money should not be lamination, superb. So laminated money they have in Australia. So there, imagine if you keep it in the pocket, it washes and it comes back clean. Am I right? Come on. Effortlessly recognizable. Chalo, I'll tell you a small joke, student. This is something that happened with me. Effortlessly recognizable. Meaning what? We call this particular term like this, students, I call it as cognizable. I'll share a small point with you, pay attention. But in my house now, in this full year, the vacation was there now. So we did some particular renovation. So one person is there who does all that this work for me. So one day I was sitting with him. I was free. I said, "Kaisa hai? Kya hai?" Yes, sir. ठीक है. Very good person is. Ram Surat. I said, "Your children are studying." Nah, my children are studying in this particular standard. Great. I asked him, how much you have studied? He said, sir, I have not studied. I thought I'm totally illiterate. I never went to school, college. That's fine. Okay. We were not knowing student, na? In the sense that he doesn't know what I do, why I'm supposed to tell him. So one day he's telling me, sir, please today make me payment of 20,000 rupees. I said, fine. So just student, I'm free and nothing to do. So I had a prank on him. What I did, I gave him 200 rupees notes. And Prasanna, I gave him 10 notes. And I said, this is 20,000 rupees. He's telling me, sir, you are also illiterate or what? Why? Imagine he's illiterate, but he's effortlessly able to recognize what is the difference between a 200 rupees note and a 2,000 rupees. You got the point? You give a 200 rupees note to a blind person and tell him this is 2000. So Sarita, he'll tell you, you are also blind or what? You also cannot see. In the sense, despite he being blind, he touches that particular currency notes and in that braille language it is written, it is 200 rupees. He'll assume you are also blind. You give a child 100 rupees note and tell him this is 1000 rupees. He said this uncle is senseless. A child also understand, a illiterate person also understand, a blind person is also able to understand, recognize effortlessly the value of money. That is good money. Then bacha, difficult to counterfeit. Oh my god, this is very bad. Difficult to counterfeit matlab, imagine students, I'm making 2000 rupees notes, only I can make it. Others cannot copy it. I'm making 500,000 rupees note, and you know what happened now? Why Modi ji had to demonetize those currency notes? It's not that student he get a particular dream in the night, demonetize. The reason is students, Pakistan had started printing our currency notes. If Pakistan starts printing my country's 500 and 1000 rupees notes, what they'll use that currency note for? Spreading terrorism in this country. So, bacha, that is the reason those currency notes were, come on, demonetized. And today, if you see properly, bacha, the new currency notes which are there now, there is a thin silver lining in that, which is very difficult for others to counterfeit. Shri Prasanna, you're getting my point, bacha. Be very clear. Currency notes should be unique. Others should not be able to counterfeit it, make duplicate of it as such. The currency should be relatively scarce. If anything is in excess, it loses its value. It should be scarce, but elastic supply, meaning what? As required. If goods are produced more, then you will be able to increase the supply of money. It should be portable or easily transported. Imagine this case, student, small example. One father tells him, Papa tells him, Bida, please take this 1 crore of rupee and go and give it to a person who is at Anna Nagar. Imagine. So our Vansh is at Nungabakam and he has to take 1 crore rupees from Nungabakam to Anna Nagar. Fine. Now his dad gives him that particular 1 crore rupees in the form of what? Coins. Joke ho gaya na? So Shrita, how you will carry all those coins and go over there? Imagine Sushrita's father gives her 10 crore of rupees. Take this 10 crore of rupees and go from Anna Nagar to Pondicherry. So, bacha, you will carry 10 crore of coins or they'll carry you. Imagine. Difficult, na? That is why coins is not good money. But then Sushrita said, Beta, take this check of 10 crore rupees and go to Pondicherry. She'll be very happy. Papa, I'll go. I'll take the car and go and come also. That's good money. It should be portable, easy to carry it from one place to another. It should possess uniformity. Uniformity means what, students? I have Sri Prasanna 2000 rupees note. In that particular 2000 rupees note, there is Gandhiji's photograph. Your 2000 rupees note, Vijay Talapatti's photograph is there. What? No. My son is a big fan of that Sam, I don't know. Sam, he keeps on saying, Family Man, she is working as such. Some particular actress is there. Samantha, Akkin, something. Now, I tell him, Shiva, you have her photograph on the currency note. He said, Nahi, Papa. But imagine, na. So, money is good if everyone has a currency notes which is the same. There is uniformity in it. And then it is divisible into smaller parts and usable quantity without losing its value. Precisely. I make a payment of 2000 rupees to someone, I'm supposed to make 1200. He gives me 800 in refund. It's possible to break up the transaction into small amount. That makes money a good money. Everything good? Understood? Any doubts? Boys and girls, tell me. Kavya madam, Anusuna, Someshwara, Done. Chalo. We'll meet next lecture. God bless you. Thank you very much. Samantha. Right.